All right. So it turns out I can't put the titles on here because for some reason it already got the champions selected as who's the champion supposed to be and stuff like that. That's why you see the highlighted names and stuff like that. I know that only way to really do a tag team title matches with the Hardys, you know. So like I'm just not gonna have no type of titles on the line in any sort of matches and stuff like that. The titles I will never select the titles no matter who the champion is. More likely the champions won't be featured, and even if they are featuring championship matches, I'm not using the championships. I'll just continue to put the C next to each other, next to the people's name, like I do in the Virtual Pro Wrestling 64 simulations and WCW NWO Revenge. You know, because this is just simple crap. You know. So without further ado, the finals and title match will be to determine the first ever tag team champions between Tess and Albert versus Edge and Christian. It says the fifth match on here, but it's going to be the final match because according to the scores for this 4-team league pinfall anywhere tournament, you know, Tess and Albert and Edge and Christian, both of those teams have 2 points. So they will be facing off in the finals to determine the champion. And basically, these matches will be conducted, as far as like the division and stuff like that, or title matches for this, will be conducted in normal tag, normal tag team matches. Yeah. And yes, I'll be taking off of the KO mode and stuff like that, so won't be able to knock each other out and stuff like that. Because I think the only way you could do it in these games anyway is by, hitting a finisher. Because that's what it was for Shut Your Mouth. I'm not sure if that's the same thing for here. So just in case it is the same thing for here, I will not be using the knockout thing. So yeah. And I'll see about the other tournaments because I'm not sure if you could do hardcore matches without the hardcore division and all the other crap. So I'm not so sure. Or it's probably just the the fatal 4-way time limit, hardcore match. Whatever like that. Title match. I'm not sure. I feel to think about that stuff no more. I took up enough time with talking. So let's get started. So it's the Tess and Albert versus Edge and Christian to determine the champions. Enjoy. Match is about to start. Good picture and enjoy. There you go. You have your tag team champions, and Test won that match for his team by hitting two finishers. All right, so there you go. Hmm. I put that as freaking second place, man. Came in fourth. They got third. And yeah, second place. Or runner up. Same thing. Alright, so that's the finals of the tournament. I think it would be better just to put like a little hyphen thing. Or no, I'll put that. Let me see. Yeah. Yep, so Tess and Albert are the champions and they won the tournament. Edge and Christian will begin a title rematch because, as I said before, with any game I do simulations with, the first title defense will be against the former champions. I mean, the team they beat in the finals to become champions. So that will be the first title defense. And yeah, so that will be the first title defense. Alright, hope you enjoy. This is basically the end of this video. We have tag team champions. This game just throws so many curveballs with the shit that you can and can't do as far as like title matches and everything else. So yeah, and that is not correct at all. God damn it. That's how it should look. Alright, so yeah, this is the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed this tournament. And man, it didn't take long to freaking finish or whatever like that. Or none of these videos took too long, especially the matches. But I'm done for today. I said I was gonna do the women's tournaments today, but I'm gonna do it tomorrow if I could do the whole entire thing in one day instead of doing partial tournaments and stuff. So yeah, I'll do the whole entire tournament tomorrow. Then Friday. Then yeah, tomorrow is Thursday. Yeah, then Friday I could do the other tournament. Yeah, the 32-man tournament, and then I can hopefully Saturday or yeah, if I did finish it Friday, the 32-man tournament, I'll finish the rest of it Saturday. Then definitely Sunday I'm doing the title matches for for AOS Virtual Pro Wrestling 2. I'll do all those title matches Sunday. So that's what I'm going to try to end up doing. Not going to try to keep to a schedule or write it down or nothing like that. That's just what I'm thinking of doing. But there's no actual submission match on here. Well, I think there is. I'm not sure. But I saw whatever it's called, the what's that mode called? The I Quit match, but I'm not sure there's a submission match on here. I think there is. Not sure. Yeah, I think there is because I did one before. Yeah. But why is there no last man standing on here? I don't understand that. Unless it's unlockable. Like a lot of shit that's probably unlockable. But it is what it is. Probably do a submission division or something like that. But, not so sure. For now, I'm going to have the world title, the tag team titles, and the women's title. And may add a few different titles. Yeah. Alright, later. Tomorrow is the women's tournament, 8-woman tournament. And before I go, just a quick look at how that's going to play out and look. You have China versus the Cat, Stephanie Mann versus Trish Stratus, Lita versus Tori, and Ivory versus Jacqueline. Alright, now this is the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed the match and the video. Later.